Melted by green, greed, needs, pride, affliction, negative intention, building million, billion, trillion, Franklin and Jackson, transaction, distract, attract them, adding, fast as flashes, ashes, ashes. How you let a dollar cover up your honor? Where you gonna turn when the bank burn to the bottom? When we gonna learn? We don't gotta yearn for the comma. Ain't you ever heard more money, more melodrama? 99 problems involved in my wallet. Still tell my dogs when I'm on, then I got them. Never been dishonest, it's heavy on my conscience. But when you make a profit, I promise they fall.
Thinking as I count these days, tell me if I'm looking better. The other night I was playing with this fed up. My mama said I'm acting kinda different. It's probably all the shit I've been missing. I don't tell nobody cause I don't do any. All these catch you slipping. Hope I find the truth while I'm alive. Before I say goodbye, before they tell me all the para entrar en la tienda. Dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas. Ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Mora no descarga, no necesitará y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré. Bueno, y la verdad no sé lo que daré. Sé que llorarás, pero tranquilo que yo te cuidaré. Antes pide seguridad, no, 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 no. Dicen tener la humildad, no, 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 no. Dicen tener mucha maldad, no, 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 no. Dicen, pero no es la verdad, la verdad. Solo digo cosas que a nadie habla, la cara de la calle, de los tiempos de la... Te dudo que cantara, pero ahora cantaré. Nunca pararé, noche con el desespero, visa, no me pongas pero. Mío entero, amo siempre al dinero y la mamá la primera, eso nunca cambiaré. En la mente siempre la tendré. Primero con visa que viene de África. Parece que a muchos molesta, mucho pica. Pago en mano, pago a tocateca. Pago en mano, siempre boca chica. Lo tenía para entrar en la tienda. Dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas. Ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Lo tenía para entrar en la tienda. Dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía que todas las prendas. Ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Ahora no descarga.
It's another segment of 2K TV versus the world, and it's a finals edition. This time, we're really excited to have some guests on the show today. We've got Bash World and King Jordan. Welcome back to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here, and we're definitely locked in right now.
Yeah, we ready to go. We ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I remember last time we played, and now we in the finals, and we get to pick these awesome teams. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's Warriors and Celtics. The finals are on right now, so we decided, hey, we lost last time. We like winning, so we're going to try to win today. We're rolling with the Warriors.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action.
Josh Richardson.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Jason Tatum already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
A look at the Pistons starting group. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Cunningham is out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Mr. Incredible in at the power forward position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Josh Richardson out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Williams in at the center position. So Detroit will get the first possession. To the middle. Stewart against Williams. Here's Mr. Incredible. Tatum pulls it in. And here are the Celtics. Pass to Schroeder. Tatum with it. Back to Schroeder. To the inside. Williams. Blocked. Here's Mr. Incredible. From outside the arc. Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
It's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. Tatum can't hit.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness. Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Boston on offense. It's a three-point game. Williams against Stewart. Williams passes to Brown. The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Schroeder. Here's the three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Yep, that one's good.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now. His leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Now here's Schroeder. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Mr. Incredible. Boston with a rebound.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Over to the wing. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot off that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Now here's Brown. Trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Charlotte. Takes one from 10 feet. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And the Pistons call time here.
Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to Kenner. Here's Horton Tucker. It's deflected. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 6. Driving to the basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Canner. Outside none. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford can't hit. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And the shot goes.
Well, I love watching Josh Jackson try to fend off the defense. Refuses to be bothered by the contact.
Now here's none. Defense is right there. Boston again missing. The Pistons leading. Here's Mr. Incredible. Give him 8 points now. Beyond the arc. And the Pistons, another three. Here's Horton Tucker. Looking to win the run. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And one of the game's most imposing offensive rebounders.
Give us an extra position. It's
now into the going with almost an entire new group here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Cantor. Brown comes in for Horton Tucker. Richardson's checked in for Pritchard. And it's Schroeder in for none. Offensive board. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in. 13 points in the game.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Gordon can't hit. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with 58 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Tatum finds Horford.
Boy, what a career it has been for Al Horford. A decade and a half in the league. He has been a factor from his rookie year and on.
Horford hits them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Gordon outside. Bay from long range gets the 3 to fall. Bay's got his third bucket of the night. And Al Horford, he still shapes a game. Double-digit scorer his whole career.
Well, think back to his collegiate career. Back-to-back championships, such a rare accomplishment. And his NBA career has found him a key contributor on some excellent teams.
Bay outside. Pass to Mr. Incredible. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And here's Schroeder outside. The Pistons clear it.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Mr. Incredible, guarded by Richardson. Mr. Incredible, no good.
He started the game scorching minutes from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And he recovers it.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defense.
And so it's Detroit, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Tatum. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
What's up?
Eric Gordon is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 4.
Jason Tatum's form is pure on the catch and shoot. So nice.
Down low. Here's Mr. Incredible. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richardson goes in, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and it's good. 2 points. He's got 17.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Schroeder finds Richardson. Here's Tatum, and he converts the layup. Tatum's got 6.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Mr. Incredible, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. The kick to Tatum. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is now.
Timeout called, the Pistons. A big group substitution here for Boston. Canner's checked in for Tatum. Gordon Tucker comes in for Brown. Pritchard's checked in for Richardson. And Nunn is subbed in for Schroeder. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Canner. Here's Mr. Incredible. Nails it from 3. Give him 20.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside Nunn. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, over to the left wing. And here's Canner outside. Offensive rebound. Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his
First free throw is good.
First team foul.
He does not get the second one. The Pistons have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Canner. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's the Pistons with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Horton Tucker to the paint. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. Bay outside. Pass to Mr. Incredible. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 22. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Grant attacks. And it's in there. Grant's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Grant really getting comfortable out there. Doesn't matter the situation right now.
You look back at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly. Woo. Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to...
Good! Another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him, as they have all season long.
And with his performance, he is now tied for second for the most threes in a season. can't get it to go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Horford covering. Mr. Incredible. Here's Lyles. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Lyles has got 5 now.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's Horton Tucker with a drive. It's tipped. Now Grant. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Kanter laying it in. Kanter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Kanter just has an ability to score on the interior. That's his special skill.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Josh Richardson out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. That's who. Who's in the game for the Celtics.
Well, this is something Grant does very well. Slams it home when he's got space.
Boston's shooting about 35% so far in this game. Schroeder passes to Brown. And there's the drive. Got a hand on it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Tatum with a steal. And here's Schroeder. Now here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Inside. Here's Horford. Shot clock at 4. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
So how about the strength of Horford?
Over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a 3-point shot. and he has been a reliable player from outside since then. You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
Williams passes to Brown. Over Cunningham. Misses off the left iron. Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Parker, he's checked in for Williams. Hernan Gomez comes in for Horford. Neesmith, he's checked in for Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Pritchard. Back to Hernan Gomez. Misses the three. Cunningham's ability to find points really is impressive, Grant. You hope he has as much success in the league as he did in college.
And yeah, B.A., with his pure shooting ability, I know he has what it takes. He just needs to put in the work.
And again for three.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
And the next mark on his list, the top spot. What a season to remember.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
Pass to Pritchard. Kicks it out to Parker. All sorts of time. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-6 run. Yep, that one goes.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Pritchard. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.
Off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, Nagley is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous.
How you doing?
Denise, MP is here. I need a couple minutes with him, but I gotta call John Luck. So why don't you move my 11 o'clock?
Of course, man. Look, winning Rookie of the Year, that would be amazing. So,
Gorgeous, white wrist gorgeous. So don't let me mama want it. You don't want no problems, you know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floors. We
Andy, I'm running with Draymond Green. I'm gonna be vulgar, bash King Jordan, tell your teammates to put on some cups.
All right, I'm gonna roll with Wiggins. And Bash and King Jordan. What are you guys rolling with?
I am rolling with Jason Tatum. You know, we could call him the next Kobe Bryant that we seeing, you know, come alive. And I think that we're going to be great. So I'm ready.
I'm going with my guy, Jaylen Brown, man. You know, I'm be out there splashing. Shout out to Jaylen Brown, you know what I mean? Locking up.
We know Team 2KTV, but we don't know Team King Jordan and Team Bash World. Let us know who your teammates are.
Yeah, I'm with my guy, R Dizzle. You know what I'm saying? I call him RD. Been with me for a while. My good friend. And yeah, we here. We ready to hoop, man. Good guy.
I have Hungry as my teammate.
Oh, Hungry, a late switch to Marcus Smart. Interesting.
Hungry has been with me since day one, and I think that we can, get the W with Hungry on our team too. He added a good piece to the team.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And here comes the break.
Nice.
Good pass.
Let's go, Wiggins.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Tatum.
Nice cut, Rodney.
Here's the second effort.
Get a board.
Come on. We're too little.
Oh, here we go.
Let's go. I see you, Bash. I see you, Bash.
Yeah. Now here's Brown. And the Celtics another three.
Well, during this timeout, Bash World, you want to update us with what you've been up to?
Season 7.
Let's bring out the star for your Detroit Pistons. Isaiah.
And David.
Good evening to you, Kevin.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Paul George is out there with Lowry, and it's Mann in at the 3 slot. And for Detroit, we've got Cunningham. Isaiah Stewart out there with Mr. Incredible. Then it's Sadiq Bey, and it's Gordon in at the 2-guard spot. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Here is Mr. Incredible. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
There was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Hit his leg, and it's whistled a kick. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And that one, good.
And that's a staple of George's offensive game. His mid-range J continues to just torch defenses night in and night out.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He had 35 points last game out. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Mr. Incredible's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Zubac kicks to George. That one doesn't go. The Pistons have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Cunningham passes to Gordon. Nice ball movement by Detroit. To the middle. Here's Akwebu. Here's Bey. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
George against Stewart. Inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here is Mr. Incredible. He has 5. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Detroit.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Passes it to Mann. Now, here's George. Will it go? That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And just a beast of a scorer. Give George these kinds of looks, and he typically knocks him down. And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Now, here is George after the miss from Akwebu. Back to George. The three. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50% from 11 feet away. He gets them one. And that's 10 points for Mr. Incredible. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
For the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk checked in for Stewart. Grant comes in for Saddiq Bey. And it's Jackson in for Eric Gordon. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Hartenstein's checked in for Zubac. Baca comes in for Marcus Morris. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Mann. And Ellington is subbed in for George. Now the pass to Agwebu. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Pass to Grant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
And the Pistons making a change here. Lee's checked in. Well, one thing, Chris, you got to love about Jeremy Grant is his raw scoring ability.
He's a real volume shooter. He takes a lot of threes, but makes a lot of threes. You can trust him to come up with points out there on the floor.
Now, here's Lowry. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he gets it back.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot blocking.
Here's Grant. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Batum. Lowry's got 5 points so far. The Pistons leading. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and he makes both free throws. Clippers trail by 3. Lowry with the ball. 5 points in the game. One second left.
Well, he doesn't have elite strength or reach for a center position. I mean, but Olynyk has light feet.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Pistons ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll get this.
It's a real nice momentum shot.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body. It shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win. That pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
They've got Grant. Mr. Incredible is out there with the Olynyk. Then it's Josh Jackson, and it's Lee. In at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Celtics was outstanding. He had 35 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
Well, this team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he could be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer... 1:12 left now here in the second. Lowry finds Ibaka. Here's George. He's covered by Grant. Al Batum. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka. The shot's good on the assist by George. Ibaka's got 5.
Nice awareness from George. He just reads the D and makes a clever pass to an open teammate.
From downtown, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three-throw line. Mr. Incredible's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. George against Grant. And he banks in the layup. He's got 9.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here is Mr. Incredible, defended by Ibaka. Here's Hakwigu. Another 3 for Detroit.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This was a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Clippers right now, post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Lowry out there with Paul George, and it's man in at the 3 spot. And George drops them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Passes it to Stewart. Buries it down low. And the Pistons lead by 6. And here's Lowry. He has 5. Out to the wing with the shot. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris. Catching the deep flat-footed and torching them as a result.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate.
George up top. Guarded by Stewart. 2 points. That one goes. George has got 13 points. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Here's Man. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Lock at 6. Here's Zubats. And he makes good on the layup. Zubats. Has got his second basket of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Count it. Mr. Incredible's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
And the Clippers call time here. Mr. Incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Different look here for Detroit. Miles checked in for Stewart. Josh Jackson comes in for Eric Gordon. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Cunningham. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubats. Baca comes in for Marcus Morris. Johnson, he's checked in for Mann. And Ellington is subbed in for Paul George. Joseph against Lowry. To the paint, picked off in midair. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Johnson, got a hand on it. Down low, and again Detroit turns it over.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Pistons. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's deflected. They get it back. Pistons leading by 5. Akwebu passes to Grant. 1:56 left in the third. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Akwebu. Mr. Incredible's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Pistons. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. PA, thank you. Swiped it away. On the wing, Ellington. And there's the feed to Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 7 points.
And try and name a 6-footer who likes to operate inside more than Lowry. He is a beast.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. Their turnover numbers are terrible.
So for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Trey Lyles, and Lee's subbed in for Jackson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Batum's checked in.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Ellington with it. Now defended by Akwebu. Up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ellington. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Batum dishes to Ibaka. Lowry has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 10.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taking on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Ibaka, no good with the fallback jumper.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Olynyk. Mr. Incredible is out there with Grant. And it's Cunningham. And it's Lee in at the... point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And George kicks to Batum. Back to George. Ibaka in the post. Defended by Akwebu. Ibaka, no luck.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Clippers trail by 5. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And here's George for 3. It doesn't go for him.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the inside. Here's Ibaka. And the Clippers miss again.
That's high-quality defense right there. Read the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Back the lead. Inside, Akwebu, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Mr. Incredible's got 40 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Zubac finds Batum. To the middle to stop the run. Tries again. Good on the bucket. Ibaka's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Strategy closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bay comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Gordon subbed in for Saban Lee. Here is Mr. Incredible. And he goes in for the dunk.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
George double teamed. Here's Mann. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Well, I think playmaking has always been in Gordon's DNA. He loves to score, don't get me wrong. He also loves to shoot.
George against Gordon. And it's George missing. Pistons leading by 8. Akwebu passes to Cunningham. 3-on-3. Here's George to the right side. Three-pointer, Lowry, and another 3 for the Clippers.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket. Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. George looking over the floor. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Gordon. That's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. And there's the pass to Cunningham. Here is Mr. Incredible, while recovering. Here's Akwebu. They get it again. Bay passes to Akwebu. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Mr. Incredible's got 47 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trading. We've got 13 seconds left in the game, and he commits the intentional foul. makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 8. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
And so the Pistons take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
How you doing, John?
All right, MP. You know, look, I know you're busy, so thanks for.
You know, I gotta say, it's mostly the off-court stuff. I mean, you seen me play, John.
A lot of people can't imagine professional athletes with interests outside of the sport they play, but what's your main?
You may not believe me, John, but I'm a homebody. I got a small circle. I got my.
Not trying to count any chickens before they hatch here, but there's even been talk about you in the MVP race, which is truly remarkable for a rookie. I'm sure you know.
Hey, I just take that as a reflection of the team's success. And if we weren't winning games.
Well, MP, this has been a bunch of fun for me, and I'm sure the fans are going to love learning more about you.
Hey, anytime, John. I appreciate the good questions, man.
Of course. Thanks for the time.
I'll see you around, bud.
Okay, bud.
Pull up to the party in some off-white Porsches, off-white forces. Chicks so gorgeous, neckly is gorgeous, both ears gorgeous, left wrist gorgeous, right wrist gorgeous. Know your baby mama want it. He don't want no problems, he know we keep. Pull up on my like Jim Wood floors. We keep score, we keep scoring. LV store, GG store, BV store. She need more, Cartier store. Pay my budget.
Going straight over to next gen, and we're going to be hitting 40 over there and getting that jetpack. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Ooh.
That could be on top ways for sure.
Hey. Good to eight.
We're pulling away.
There you go. Great look.
Nice. Nice shot, Chris.
Take it from him if you want it.
Come on, JP.
The three from Curry. Nice.
Get it.
Shot. There you go. Nice.
Good defense.
Ooh.
Good defense.
I still have guys.
No threes. No threes.
There it is. Nice. Good ball movement. Back out.
One more.
Go to the
Good
corner.
play.
That's it. Good shot, Brian.
Yeah.
Wow, we got a game now.
Don't sound so surprised, Alexis.
Yep, I got mine's RD. Okay, I'll come up. Yep.
Yes. Good find.
RD, you got to switch with me, RD. If we switch, you got to stay on them because he's going to get open.
They're flustered.
I'm gonna help with you.
Make them strategize. We're in their heads.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, again. There you go. Good shot.
I ain't gonna let you down.
Good job.
Good shot.
Pocket six.
Green team. Green team.
Coming out. Nice find. That's 4 for 4.
Yeah, that was big.
Good shot.
Wow.
Corner.
We here.
Good take, Chris.
Go Wiggins. All right, we're down by 1 point. You're heading into the fourth.
All right, we got this. We got to lock in one more quarter.
Go Wiggins, go! Go Wiggins, go! Oh yeah, no foul. These refs are paid off, man.
Outside, Brown.
That's a good shot. Let's go. I should have saw you. Okay, we got this.
Yeah, there you go, Danny.
The timing is so different.
Come on, get in there.
God's blessings.
Okay, I already think he's slick. He's trying to get these corner threes now.
Let's go. That's a block. Let's go. Yes.
Oh.
Yep, good help.
play.
Come on, and one. Thank you, official.
That was a good dog.
Good play, Brian.
No way.
I didn't think he would take that.
All the way. Thank you, basketball gods, for 2 fouls.
Good take, Danny. Good take.
Wow.
Tie game.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Green with a block.
Oh, bonus. Even better foul. Thank
Come on,
you.
Day-Day, give us one.
And that gives him a lead.
Make those leprechauns sad. Make those
Yeah,
leprechauns
nice
sad.
shooting, Rodney.
For the first time this game, I think you guys have got the lead.
Good move. Yes. That's a big move.
Way.
That was such a big move.
That's not an N1.
I do what I do when I can do it. You know?
Good move.
We on NBA 2K TV. You know? Oh my God.
Good
Foul. Thank you. Thank you.
They didn't pay the refs now. Oh, man.
That was a foul.
No.
Yes, let's go.
You just need one. Like that.
There you go. Come on.
All right.
Come on. No.
Nope.
No chance.
Step forward.
Get that RD.
I got Tatum.
Oh, I tried.
Corner.
Oh, ow.
Good
No.
job.
Let's go.
No, give me.
Get it. Someone got this stuff.
Yes.
Okay. No, I didn't try to do that. Oh, my God. Did I try to do that? I tried to... Oh, we got this. Come on. See, I see him.
No chance.
No, that's okay.
I'm out.
Trying to get one up quick.
Good game, fellas.
Great game. GG's.
All right, Team 2KTV, as the Warriors take the W and the losers, but winners still in our book, King Jordan and Bash World. Thanks again for joining us here for this segment.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in front of its own fans, and the Heat definitely look well, this one's about to get...
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And tonight, two of the more methodical offenses in the league, Grant. With so many teams going fast, what makes teams go slow?
Well, it could be a number of things. You have lumbering big men and efficient half-court offense. Also, if you have a lockdown defense, then you can sometimes use that to control pace to tighten their clamps.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Eric Gordon is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Saddiq Bey. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the four-man spot. And for the Heat, Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the four. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Outside Butler. Back to Oladipo. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Gordon. To the middle. Here's Stewart. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Down low. Mr. Incredible, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Cunningham to the inside. Mr. Incredible. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Takes one from 10 feet, so it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
At the line.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Mr. Incredible, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. And Bay pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's Mr. Incredible. Checked by Tucker. Mr. Incredible, good. He has 7. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brett, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. 3-pointer. And the Pistons, another 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Miami trailing. Hero outside. Pass to Oladipo. On the take. Some solid defense from Stewart.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And he sinks the second. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Stewart defends. Pass to Kennard. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
How about Jackson getting up and spiking that one away?
5 on the clock. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. The Pistons leading. .105 left in the first quarter. The 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Well, we've seen Bledsoe get more active from that area, looking assured, controlled. He knows he can score from there.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. Another 3 for Detroit.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Heat have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Bledsoe outside. Kennard finds Butler. Rebound Detroit. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had incredible success defensively. And after not always meshing with his previous teams.
I'm so fortunate to be able to.
Well, I tell you, Grant, Butler's so driven.
I mean, uncompromising. He found a team that trusted him enough to make him the foundation.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the Pistons have been rolling along.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Jackson. Also Saban Lee out there. Jeremy Grant out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 4.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 49 points and was on point from deep. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And it's Butler off the drive. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got 10.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Kennard against Jackson. Shoots off the step back. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Lets it go from deep. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So and so it's Detroit now holding it. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The Pistons shooting it with confidence, 54% so far. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Hero and Butler run out on the wings, and it's Oladipo in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the shot goes down.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Oladipo outside. And he's going for the lob, and finished off by Adebayo.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Here's Mr. Incredible, hounded by Adebayo. Mr. Incredible, another 3 for Detroit.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Launches a 3. Mr. Incredible, no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Out of bounds, it'll be Pistons ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overtime.
Connects again from distance.
With every three-pointer made now, he comes closer and closer to that top spot in the record books.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. Butler passes to Adebayo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
And the Heat with some changes. Strus comes in for Tucker, and it's Bledsoe in for Hero. Olenek's checked in for the Pistons. Grant comes in for Bay. Grant finds Olenek. Here's Mr. Incredible. Butler covering. 5 to shoot. Another three for Detroit. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings. Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Offensive rebound. Heat shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Out left to the wing. Pass to Adebayo. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Big time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Got a piece of it. From behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Oladipo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
For Detroit, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Joseph. Here's Mr. Incredible. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 40 now.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's Kennard. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Oladipo finds Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. Second chance effort. 20 seconds left in the third. It's scooped up. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Good. Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's Detroit. They're feeling great. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th, we've got Saban Lee. He's out there with Corey Joseph. Trey Lyles is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the power forward.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And some have said the pandemic connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Hero, the pass to Bledsoe. Outside Butler. The three is up. Unable to get that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. From deep. And again for three.
Splashes home another three, and he moves into second place with that make.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Yep, that one goes.
Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. A big group substitution here for Miami. Haslam. A minute 39 left in the fourth. Here's Mr. Incredible for three. Connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top. Top of the list. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-up. Ups tonight, he's just come out and he has run wild.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Pass to Vincent. Let's go with a three. On target from range.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And the wins have been piling up for them. Tonight will be their 58th of the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
Pass to Haslam, down low. And he banks in the layup.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Akpala. Pass to Vincent. Oladipo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Haslam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Pass to Mr. Incredible. There's the triple. No good. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.